Oh, look at that. Oh. Welcome back, gamers. I am Danny.
Evelyn.
At the NintendoCade channel. Today is a really cool look of a retro kind of episode where we look back at the Nintendo World Championships. Now, the Nintendo World Championships happened first time in 1990, and I was a really young kid growing up in the 90s, and with the NES, with games like Super Mario Brothers and The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Bros. 3, some of the landmark games from the time, and they actually had a competition where the best players around the nation, the United States, got qualifying rounds throughout the local areas that they were designated to play, and they obviously got the highest score in different age groups, to gather everyone up to go to one venue to compete with the best. It's just an amazing time during that era, and especially obviously Nintendo at the peak of its time with the popularity of the NES. So I mean, taking a look back, Nintendo actually promoted the Nintendo World Championship in this issue here with the Nintendo Power, and you flip to the back, you see, and this is when I was looking into my collection, I saw, oh wow, this is a really cool ad of the Nintendo World Championship. You see a little Mario there in a cup. Obviously, the winner of the championship will receive a prize, like a trophy.
Right. I mean, it's just amazing that you still have in your collection. And this magazine is from May or June 1990.
May. This actually released in May and June of 1990. Yeah. So that's pretty cool to look back at this little advertisement of the Nintendo World Championships back then. And they even give you a phone number to call to kind of find out what it's all about.
Try to call it, it works.
That would be pretty cool to go back to it.
I mean, that was just back then. I mean, nowadays everything's on the internet, online, right? So so very cool to just have a like a little history in your NintendoCade game room, right?
Definitely. But today is actually the day where we're gonna look back at the Nintendo World Championship of 2015, and now that actually the 2017 is coming out really soon, around the corner.
Right in the corner.
Yeah, and you know, we couldn't help ourselves to look back at. We actually attended 2015 Nintendo World Championships.
Right, and then that was during the E3 2015.
Yes.
And it actually it marks the 25th anniversary of the Nintendo World Championship.
Right.
So it was just a surprise that Nintendo. It was last minute. I remember that. I actually was talking to Danny. I was like, remember that? Because we actually planned to go to E3 2015. That was our first
E3 ever.
Right. And then we were to book the ticket, we booked everything, the hotel. And it was a last minute thing that Nintendo actually announced the Nintendo World Championship. And then he was just telling me, he was so sad, like, oh no, we have to go. So he had to request a couple extra days. We changed the plane ticket, we changed the hotel, everything was changed because just to attend that event. Because
obviously when I was back in 1990, I wasn't able to attend. I was such a young kid. But 2015 was the opportunity for me to go. And plus my, I wanted to witness it.
Yeah, then he was saying that, I don't know next time, when is the next time that they're gonna have it? So then he was like, I must go, we have to do as much. He worked extra hour shift for just to recover those hours from work to just attend the 2015.
I remember the line to get the wristband. They had wristbands back then to obviously your tickets to weigh in there, and the line was crazy. I remember that we waited all throughout the day for it. And obviously it was pretty cool though. You hang out with the fans and talk about gaming. That's what's fun about it. It's part of the community happening at that time.
And the staff was just entertaining us, right?
Yeah,
the staff
they're gamers themselves, so that brings down the time much quicker towards the event though. But once we got our wristband, I remember we getting in. Obviously, the energy was up there.
Wow.
The music when you walk in the auditorium, you can hear the classic Nintendo themes that's playing. Oh my goodness! Obviously, when I was able to walk in with Evelyn there, my excitement I didn't know what to say. I was like, wow, amazing.
Yeah, well, that time I was just the cameraman. I was just recording Danny's excitement. Walking in, the room was dark. Lights was there.
The laser lights, the classic tunes. Everyone's coming in to fill up the auditorium.
And then when you walk in, the one thing that you see, the big screen, it was just Nintendo World Championship 2015.
Yes,
we were like, wow.
that was exciting. So obviously when we got seating down, we got to watch it. Obviously the host count, but you didn't have to admire the stage. It was enormous.
Oh,
wow, like the stage where the competitors all come up and play.
Right.
It's really high tech looking and really fantastic a sight to see. I'll tell you that. One thing is obviously they played a lot of the retro and the modern games as well. So it's not only from the past, it's also all the way to the future. Modern, at that time, they had to play something like Legend of Zelda. What is it? Legend of Zelda, Metroid from the NES. Can you imagine?
Yeah, definitely.
And then of course they ended off with Super Mario Maker and Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U as well. Yeah, so those two games, especially Super Mario Maker.
It was for the finals.
Yeah, right.
For the two players at the end,
right?
And it was just intense because it was only 2 players left, and you don't know who's gonna win.
Right. That's what's part about it. You don't know who's gonna win, and it's anyone's game. It's all about skills. So it really not luck at all. You guys play your best to get to the top there. So it is really esports at its best.
It is. Yeah. And then I could feel their nervousness in the stage, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun with it.
Definitely. And once the dust has settled, the winner that came out on top, you actually got greeted by obviously Reggie Fils-Aimé, the president of Nintendo America.
We were expecting Reggie Fils-Aimé, right? And then there was a little surprise at the end. Everybody just got crazy about it when one person actually showed up at the stage to award.
Was literally Shigeru Miyamoto, the creator of Mario, Zelda.
Then he was like, oh my god.
I was like, oh my goodness. It's like it was so cool because we were sitting up front of the stadium. Pretty up front there. And we got really close of Shigeru Miyamoto. Of course, I would love to come up to him, shake his hand, but that's a dream.
Just taking pictures, recording, right?
It was fantastic.
Yeah, and then he actually signed the new Nintendo
3DS, right?
And then gave it to the
winner, to the first and second place, and of course the winner of that time was John Numbers with the trophy as well to congratulate his victory on top.
That was such an amazing ending, though. Yeah.
So pretty much the Nintendo World Championship is a way to celebrate gaming at its best, where the best play, submitting their best time at the qualifyings. With this year, it will be at the Best Buy. But at this time of this video, obviously they picked up the winners, and they will be at New York City. That's where it is. So that's exciting.
When they announced you were surprised too. It was like, New York City. Oh, we must go.
We must go. So in fact, make an announcement today. As of this recording, we're actually going to be attending the Nintendo World Championship in 2017 in New York City.
Yes.
So definitely, if you guys are in the area, please
join. It's a lot of fun because you are witnessing the history in video game, and if you love video game, you must. It's a must. I mean, back then when I went in 2015, I wasn't really into video game yet. But then to win it's just amazing.
Right.
It's just the fun.
It's just totally fun. You sit back, see the competition. The people doing their best in different varied games. So I mean, for example, I'm maybe good at one game, but one other I my weak spot. But that's what's fun about it. You don't know what the surprise. You don't know what games are really. What's all the games that you could be competing
So you're pretty much
against.
On the spot, right?
On the spot, So you never know. You have to play all the history of Nintendo to kind of compete in these kind of things. So it's going to be exciting. So definitely we're going to look forward to it. So leave it down below in the comments. What are your thoughts on the Nintendo World Championship? Are you excited? Are you going to definitely witness it? Are you even going to be there? That's going to be, if you're there, definitely say hi to us. We really appreciate it. If you definitely see us. But give it a thumbs up. You enjoyed this episode. Subscribe to NintendoCade. That's always helpful. And we'll catch you again in the next episode.